So, not that long ago, we covered an Ocarina of Time ROM hack, but kind of more of a far-fetched story, more of a what-if scenario. What if we play a game that's more of a direct sequel in between of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask story? Welcome, everybody, to The Missing Link.
Yeah, where's Link at?
I don't know, he's missing. Got a problem. Probably go look for him.
Well, his title's accurate.
Where's Link at? I thought Navi was the one that was missing.
I mean, that's not wrong. Technically, that is the friend that we're trying to find. So, let's get this one started.
Fair boy, no DMCA stops you.
That's right.
No copyright law of the universe can stop me.
Oh god, it's a Nintendo Ninja! Hide! So, as the plot is being explained here, I kind of want to talk more about this game's overall plot. And I don't mean its game story, I mean its actual story. Because what the heck was that DMCA joke? Well, because this is a ROM hack that when it first came out, Nintendo went after them hard for this one. This did actually get taken down. So, it does pay sometimes to be quiet about your projects. The news sites really did not do this game any favors. As soon as Nintendo knew about it, like, hey, no, get that out of here. And it's a shame because this is actually a really solid fan entry. This is supposed to take place between the events of Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask. It follows Link on his quest to find Navi, which sets up for things at the very beginning of Majora. Now, since this is a fan-made game, all of this is a hypothetical situation, but it's a nice, small little tie-in between adventures.
Yeah.
But you can still technically play this today. It did get some updates after the DMCA hit, but obviously they were done underground, so Nintendo, I don't know what you're talking about. This is before you hit them. What are we talking about here?
Lester, I swear to God, if we have a DMCA happen on our channel because of this, I'm going to kill you.
I'll resurrect you to kill you again.
I'm gonna kill you, and I'll kill you again.
Wow, the forest looks different.
These are some very solid bushes. I guess we're not going home. Wherever home is. Doesn't even look like the real Lost Woods. This looks like the Lost Woods we have at home.
What happened to the forest?
So, it's supposed to be that there's some undisclosed time that already passed between the events of Ocarina of Time, so this is when Link went back in time after he defeats Ganon, and now he's on the hunt for Navi. So, I don't know how long it's been since Navi left, and Link went to go see Zelda, but we have a newer shield, so we can already see the continuity here from Majora's Mask. That's the hero shield from that said game. I'm gonna assume it's been at least a couple weeks, because Kokiri 4 has had a lot of renovations happen.
Yeah.
And your item screen is really tiny.
Yeah, I mean, it actually reflects the length of the game, because what you see here is what you got. This is a very short adventure, it's about 2 hours tops, but there's still a good amount here for its short little adventure's sake.
Also, who wrote Sario's song on the wall? Thought that was supposed to be secret.
In case you forgot.
I don't know how to read my mind, and my mind is the equip screen, so I guess someone did me a favor and wrote it on a physical wall. But you do have two songs in this. It's both Epona and it's Saria's song, so two songs that Link would have known at this stage in time. Makes sense continuity-wise. We also start out with the Ocarina of Time, because that is just a thing we got to keep from Zelda. Whatever reason this fence doesn't have a grabbable coating to it, don't know why, it's just a fence.
And they really did do a lot of renovations here. Everything's moved around.
They were busy while you were gone.
They just decided, what if we take Kokiri Force and push it somewhere else? That's kind of what it felt like.
Did they move the Deku tree as well? I don't want to imagine that.
Yeah, great question. I don't know where the tree went.
That's a big piece of art.
Let's grab it. Oh, it's a little too far away. Oh, that's a shame. Too bad it's not too high up, though.
I can still get it.
Yeah, that's unintended. You're supposed to come back here with a later item, and it's one of the few things you have to backtrack in this game for. We are going out of our way to get all of the collectibles in this. We are going to 100% this game. Again, not really too long of an adventure, but there's a good amount of heart pieces we can collect in here, so we'll be doing that.
How did you lose your friend? Mido, you know what? Screw Mido.
Man, everybody hates me and likes Mido. What's going on here?
I saved the world, and I still get the blame.
You got a stick. I'm gonna hit somebody with a stick.
Still one of the most powerful items, so I might as well have my master stick.
It's so funny when you think about it. It's like, well, if you're playing a randomizer, would you rather have your sword or would you rather have a stick? Stick, please.
I mean, realistically, you can't even get a sword half the time at a rando, so the sticks are going to be your only way of attacking, because they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Then, if you're playing a glitched one, sometimes you don't want a Kokiri sword, because there are certain glitches you can do without a sword equipped. Mainly blank A.
Yeah. It's like, I don't need that Kokiri sword. I got a stick.
Let's go beat Ganon with a stick.
I mean, I've done it. He doesn't like the splinters. So just doing our usual thing you do at the beginning of any Zelda game, just get a bunch of money early on, because you're gonna probably need it for something later. Now this symbol looks awfully suspicious. It looks like it's a 4 symbol, so maybe a 4 song like Saria would work. And sure enough, the doors being 4s wind away.
Why are we walking real slow?
Hey, who's talking? There's no one here.
Navi?
Is that my friend?
We found her?
God, I know I ran into walls a lot over the years, but did it really do that much brain damage? I'm starting to hear voices.
One of your friends. I had friends.
I like how it says bring back the fairies, but every single person in this village has a fairy, so what's left? There are more than Kokiri kids?
Soul charged Kokiri sword?
So this is actually an element that's in the Ocarina of Time code we're gonna see. This sword is an upgraded weapon that allows us to shoot sword beams.
Oh.
This was a beta element, something cut from the final product that's still in the code to this day.
How convenient they just randomly left that in the code.
Yes, why thank you. I'll use this for my own game.
That I built off of your game.
Well, sucks for you.
Yeah, well, I really hope in the future ye old Uber exists, because you're gonna need a lot of deliveries if you can't leave.
Ye old Uber.
I can't really say DoorDash because half of this place doesn't have doors. Just be Dash. So conveniently for our sake, the sword beam allows us to cut down that tree because it has a fire attribute to it. So it does damage and it burns objects.
Wait. We're not in Lost Woods, we're in Deep Woods. How far does the story go?
Yeah, did you just see? Someone apparently decided to block the Lost Woods with 2 tiny little bushes. Madmen.
I can't believe it. Deku scrubs all over the place again.
But now I lost my sword beam because I took damage. But the sign did tell us you can always use your sword beam, but the caveat when you're not at full health is that you have to hold down your spin attack, and then that's how you use the sword beam. So it takes a little bit longer to set it up.
Ah, okay. The price of being good, I guess.
Essentially, if you never take damage, you always have access to the beam. Although in some cases you may not want the beam. It just kind of depends on what you're fighting. Great for long distance attacks, so good for like Keese or Deku Scrubs.
Uh-oh, Fairy Collector.
Fairy Collector? Tingle?
He's the monster! He's the reason why we don't have Navi anymore. He sold Navi to buy another fairy. Oh, just imagine if that's how the plot of Majora's Mask went. That plot would be way darker, and that's saying a lot with that dark plot.
Wait.
Yeah, it is.
Coco's birth certificate? What? Why? Why did you need Coco's birth certificate?
I guess she doesn't legally own a cuckoo yet. She's trying to adopt it, so she needs a birth certificate. Who knows?
It's a freaking chicken.
What, you don't have your chicken's birth certificate?
No.
What's wrong with you?
Don't even have a chicken.
I mean, we can change that. Bought eggs from the ye old Walmart. One of them could be real.
There's a Walmart in this game? Man, Walmart's everywhere.
The sword beam has reach.
It's like, that's cheating. You're not supposed to hit me when I'm like 2 feet above the beam. What kind of splash damage was that?
It's called I Said So damage.
Are you okay, Link? Did you hit your head again?
Yeah, now he's gonna hear another voice talk to him. That voice told him to jump down the pit. At least I didn't take any void damage from that, so it didn't matter. Your place to farm up some Deku Nuts early on. We don't have that many items right now early on. We're already kind of, well, like a fourth of the way there for item collection. So this guy's kind of mean. I won't let you do the story because you can see me. And if you try to get close to me, I'll just pop into one of my other 2 flower holes. So what if, hear me out, we make you homeless? We'll block his other 2 houses.
That's rude.
Dude, don't do that to the Deku.
He's locking me in this room. He did this to himself.
All he did was like, I'm not letting you in. It's private property. You're like, okay, I'll make you homeless.
My house now.
My house now. You're no different than a landlord.
Rent's due. Now give me all your Decker notes. Oh, Decker code's 23 number 1. Yeah, it's like they don't know any other code. There's a reason why the Dekus probably always get hacked with their online accounts. They all use the same password.
You need to get yourself a VPN, Deku Nuts. Really? Deku
Can't afford
Scrubs, not nuts. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, that's because they can't really afford it. They don't believe in that security patch. So we have a mission. We gotta go get us some bombs of some kind and bring them back here to show these Dekus. We also got a key, which, if you kind of just didn't pay attention there for a second, you would not know it by looking at my screen. I have a key. Kind of the side effect of putting a key from a dungeon in an overworld area. It doesn't technically show correctly on Ocarina's HUD. But it's kind of weird. This is a ROM hack that released back in 2020, so things have changed since then when it comes to like certain things showing on screen, item management, such.
Yeah.
This was before the Ocarina Decomp project was finished, so a lot of stuff here is improved in later ROM hacks. Which is saying a lot, because this is still a very solid game for what it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's pretty impressive considering it's still relatively cool.
Yeah, I mean, the person who made this is someone, if you follow any ROM hack specifically, you probably have heard of the guy before. This is made by K's MUR, along with a bunch of other people. I think even CDI Fails was part of this too. These names are very, very famous in the ROM hacking scene because they made a lot of very popular ROM hacks. I mean, Case specifically is the guy that's known for all the Mario 64 stuff.
That's good.
Now we made our way out of the deep woods. That's gonna do it for this one. So come back to the next part where we explore more of this area inside of Missing Link. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you guys next time.